All right, and we are live. Kind of late. It's my fault. I accept the responsibility for what I did.
I's the Pepe.
Apparently, I don't understand how to use technology. So we are here. It is September 24th. Oh man, September's almost over. That is nuts.
It is.
That
is wild. We finally got September weather. I can give you that.
Oh no, the day after tomorrow is going to be 100 degrees. So
you bullshitting?
No, it's going to be like 90. We don't have September weather. There's no such thing.
Oh damn, it is summer weather again.
All right, so welcome into the company podcast. Thank you all for coming in and out, whatever you choose to do. Right now, we got Izzo down here, and Sosa is. Hey, Sosa.
Chop.
There he is.
Oh god.
Of course, Rich is on assignment. That's what we say when people can't make. Yeah, he's on assignment. He's on assignment. So another long week has passed. A lot of important stuff happened. We're gonna try not to cover any of it.
What?
You get tired of hearing about the shit.
Fuck that shit.
No Kavanaugh, no Bill Cosby, no Kanye.
Let me say something about this bill thing, because somebody asked me how I felt about it. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of torn.
What bill?
Because Bill Cosby. Yeah. I'm kind of torn. Okay, on one hand, if he did what he did, he's a dirtbag. But then there's like this legacy that's there, that's bigger than anybody. You know, there were things that happened in the show or happened in the spinoff shows that you will never see again in Black television. So on one hand, you know, if he did it, you know, he deserves whatever's coming to him. But on the other hand, I don't think we should be robbed of the things that he's done as far as his shows have from the past. So I mean, I'm just kind of torn, because if you support it, then you kind of supporting what he did. If you don't, then you kind of turn your back on the legacy that was there.
If there was a way to support it without giving him money, I guess that would be okay, but you still got a rapist on the show. So
yeah. Yeah, and they're talking about pulling up his star. So I'm like, if you're gonna pull up his star for the mess he did, you might as well just turn that whole sidewalk into a regular sidewalk. Because the people before him and some of the people after him have done some horrible things. So, you know, that's the whole goose and gander situation. But anyway, we're going to leave Bill alone. Whatever happens, happens. Can't save him now. Had some celebrity beef going on with Mr. Cat Williams and
Kevin Hart.
Oh.
Kevin Hart. And there's more people involved in this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Cat Williams and
Tiffany Haddish.
Well, that's on Kevin's side. But who was along with Cat Williams talking?
Mike Epps.
Yeah, Mike Epps. And at each other, it's kind of sad to see all these people that could be helping each other or helping other comedians and everything like that get to the level where they are, but they choose to beef, and it looks bad. But you guys think about it?
I think it. Well, we could reference the Breakfast Club interview on Friday that had Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart, and I'm not gonna lie, I pretty much was with him 95% of the way, if not all of it, because we all know Cat Williams said all those things about all those people, especially Kevin, and the stuff he said to Tiffany, we verified half the stuff ain't even true, but we all know Cat Williams had his moment in the sunshine where he was that guy. And in front of us, he squandered it. Not behind the scenes. He did behind the scenes as well. He squandered it.
No.
He squandered it.
When that 12-year-old
and it came off as hate. What you say, Sosa?
When that 12-year-old fucked him up.
Yeah, it came off. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. I think it was even before that. He took that L right on that brick wall. But for real, man, he squandered it, man. Like I don't know if he got gassed up or he just got rich and got in the drug game and stuff stressed him out. I don't know, but He squandered it, and the way he attacked and said those stuff about those people who were like grinded for a long time. None of them were just overnight celebrities. Like I just thought that was distasteful.
Nah,
I don't even
y'all
look
remember Soul Plane?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
He started from the bottom.
I don't
Like,
look at Kevin Hart as an overnight success.
No.
You know, this man's been doing this for a long time. Now, granted, he got some opportunities way early in his career that other people wouldn't have had because he had his own show. A lot
of them disappeared, but he built himself back up.
Yeah,
he really did.
State property, toy soldiers,
paper soldiers.
Paper soldiers. I'm sorry, paper soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and of course, he hadn't been perfect.
Not at all.
Career. He's made mistakes and very public mistakes. Things happened, but he kept his composure, didn't lose his shit, and he kept moving. So I don't see how you can't respect that man for at least doing that.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying
profound there, Sosa.
I'm trying better not to cut y'all off.
No, I was waiting on you. I said enough.
Go ahead.
So to point out the hypocrisy, he said being ratchet is not funny, but you made your name off of Money Mike. Yeah. You were a pimp.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you know the history, now he was a religious comedian when he first started.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, it was all about religion and comedy. So
and it's great, you know. Hey, look, if you could be funny, funny is funny. People say it was black comedy, Mexican comedy, British comedy. Funny is funny. People don't understand Mr. Bean. I fucking love Mr. Bean. God bless the day. But
Mr. Bean dead?
He is not dead.
How you gonna kill Mr. Bean?
He's not dead?
No.
Fact check, man.
All right. Well, you keep talking and I will fact check for you. Go ahead.
He's not dead. Rowan Atkins, is that his name? Rowan Atkins or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know too
Johnny
much.
English.
You killed Mr.
But this is actually bigger than Cat and Kevin.
And he is alive and well at the age of 63.
Thank God. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Horrible.
Fake news.
Mr. Bean.
Go ahead.
But you're right. It is bigger than Cat and Kevin, but go ahead.
This is about philosophies, because if you look at the comments on the Breakfast Club page on Friday, they say how Kevin Hart's stereotypical, how Tiffany Haddish stereotypical, like they're dogging them because they're making money off doing shit like, you know, I guess, how do you say it? Not empowering stereotypes, but whatever. They play into stereotypes.
Yeah.
And they're tired of that type of, I don't know, comedy.
See, here's the thing when they're talking about people playing stereotypes. I'm not seeing Kevin doing it. And that's part of the reason I like Kevin Hart. When he does his stand-up or whatever like that, it's just him doing stand-up. He's not throwing his body across.
We're talking about his movies. But whatever.
Yeah,
you know, the clown, the little clown, the little black clown type shit. You know?
Yeah.
I guess that. I don't like it because he make us short dudes look stupid. And Joe Pesci and bust his ass to make us look, you know, tough. And here come fucking Kevin Hart. But that's my only thing. Other than that, I don't like the corny shit. I don't have a problem with Kevin Hart. I watch his movies. I don't think I've watched Jumanji or CIA or Central Intelligence.
Yeah, I did not like that movie.
Now, here's the thing. I like Kevin stand up. You know, I like him as a comedian. I am getting tired of the movies. Now, it's nothing to do with, you know, him selling out or whatever like that. It's just you put the same character. You put the same character in all his movies.
Right.
So
and that's what people, I guess, are saying.
Yeah. But I mean,
the thing is, those same people, that pimp shit got old with Kevin, with Cat Williams.
Yeah, dude.
And that's stereotypical too. So what the fuck are you saying?
But you know what's funny though? You know what's funny? The whole time he was doing the pimp thing, you know, there was no accolade, there was no award. The one time he steps away from that and does the episode of Atlanta, playing Alligator Man, he gets an award for that because we never knew that he had a range like that. We never knew he could do anything else but be the funny pimp.
Yeah, the little fuck. Yeah, right. Whatever.
So I mean, he proved to himself he can do other things, and if he wanted to, he could, and step away from.
And that's where Kevin kind of hits everything on the head. Look, you fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mike Epps just got not funny to me.
Huh? Mm-hmm.
Epps just got not funny to me. He was hilarious when he first started.
He was, but I think he broadened himself.
Funny in movies
because he's not really doing the comedy stuff as much. I guess he is traveling doing stuff, but if you notice, he's done a hell of a lot more dramas and stuff over the past 5 to 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hadn't seen him in anything.
Hey, he's like
playing in movies. Like he's been playing in movies.
And yeah, he's another one that just, I don't know. No. He did it to himself too. But on Kevin's, the people who back Kevin's philosophy, that whole we got to get away from the crab in the barrel. I mean, there's a fine line to that because, like y'all said, you getting tired of Kevin's shit. Like some movies is that's not hating.
No, it's not. That's just me having my opinion.
I just, all of these people saying we got to support these kind of people, or black people, or Mexican people, or this business and that business. But I always go back to Rich's point. It's got to be quality. Mm-hmm. At some point,
true.
Yep. I love Kevin Hart, but I don't want to keep watching the same shit over and over again.
Yeah. We all think about it like this. We all like to eat. We all like to enjoy a beer or drink. If one of our friends go, hey man, I got this restaurant, blah, blah, blah. And we go there and the drinks are trash and the food's trash.
I'm not going back.
It's warm. We ain't going back.
I might give you visits just because I like you, and you might give me free trash beer. But I'm not bringing people with me.
I ain't drinking your flat beer, bro.
No. But you know what did disappoint me though? Mm-hmm. When Kevin did his interview, there was a level he was staying above, but then he sunk.
Yeah.
He got to that point where he was telling the guy's business and all this stuff. That's what kind of disappointed.
But it wasn't private business.
No, I understand that. But the best thing to do at that point, just keep working. Leave it alone.
You just saw the frustration on his face because
it is frustrating because they keep attacking him.
He didn't give a fuck about him. He was defending Tiffany.
Yeah,
and that's great.
Yeah.
And that's one thing with him that, I guess the point I'm going to try to get back is, where do we draw the line on not being the people who are crabbing the barrel?
That's true.
Because he brought his people up. He said it in the interview. I'm using my platform to bring my people up. Mm-hmm. Tyler Perry did the same shit. He brought his people up. We shit on Tyler Perry all the time.
I don't shit on Tyler Perry. Here's the thing my thing with Tyler Perry. He worked hard to get where he is.
Right.
I'm not going to take that away from him.
Kind of hard to.
Yeah, he did what he did. Was homeless. He started with the plays, made the connections he needed to make, made the millions he needed to make, made the TV shows and the movies he needed to make in order to do what he needed to do. Brought people up that we'd never heard of that are still acting and that aren't even acting in Tyler Perry movies anymore, but they're still in the limelight.
Yeah,
I just don't like his movies.
I've never liked them. I never liked the plays, the movies. It's just not my Steve.
I mean, I can respect you. I can respect what you do. I don't have to like your product.
Right, but if you don't like the product, you're not supporting the product.
No.
That's what I'm getting at. Where's the line?
But at the same time, we appreciate his entrepreneurship, just like how we said we all hate Master P music, but his hustle is impeccable.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not supporting that shit.
See?
I can't. I'm not going to buy that shit.
And here's your argument. Here's your argument. Here's what you're saying. Here's what you're saying. What I think you're saying. Because I said I respect this hustle, but I'm not supporting the product. It sounds like you're saying, and I know you're probably not, but it sounds like what you're saying is we should support him anyway, even though we don't like the product.
No.
And I can't give my money to something I don't want. I don't want to. He's gonna make.
I guess what I'm saying is you cannot support and not bring them down.
Yeah,
we trash. Like, and I don't know why anybody trashes Tyler Perry because he does the whole woman in a dress thing. So did fucking Martin Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
They trash Kevin Hart. Oh, he does the whole stereotypical. Well, so did Martin Lawrence. How does Martin get a pass? Because he's a legend? I mean, if we're going to go off numbers, Kevin Hart's about to be a legend at some point, too.
Oh, that man's already a legend. If he stopped doing comedy today,
right,
his rise to fame when he started again, that's legendary. So
it's just funny how two people can do the same thing and one of them be like, yeah, I can't fuck with him because he does that.
No, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's doing it first. Think about.
I was about to say he was the trailblazer that blazed the path for him to even get there. And I think Kevin Hart's a populist like comedian, while Martin pretty much catered to us black people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, think about
Kevin Hart did crossover.
You know who we never talk about did the whole dress thing. Remember that movie? Thanks for Everything. Julie Newmar, or whatever it was.
You talking about John Leguizamo and Patrick Swayze and
I didn't watch that shit.
Blade, what's his name?
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes was in that, and they all wore dresses the whole movie.
I ain't watching that shit.
But when people start talking about, you wore a dress, you sold out, you forget about the guys who did this first.
Yeah, and then when I guess when Ving Rhames did Queen Latifah's biopic.
That was not her biopic.
Oh, it's not? Oh, my bad.
Is he talking about Holiday Heart?
She ain't never gonna be on the show. Damn.
Oh my god, dog. Holiday Heart.
Put her on the list too.
Oh man, what was the?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Love you, Queen Latifah. Just playing. Love you, Ving Rhames. Just playing.
But I never talk trash about Tyler Perry. I never say he's a horrible person. He's a piece of shit.
No. I don't say that. We can't fuck with you because we're tired of your shit.
Yeah, I just don't like the shows, and that's just me.
So you wouldn't consider that the crab in the barrel mentality?
No, because I'm not dragging him down. I'm not telling anybody else not to go see them. I'm not stopping him from making another show.
That was my point.
He can, if he builds his own channel, more power to him. Yeah. I don't have to watch it.
Yeah.
You know, that's what people say. You don't like what's on TV, turn the channel.
Yeah.
I wish we could tell some people that now, because oh my god.
But I actually pray for Cat. Like I said, the pimp shit got tired, and I pray for the people who fucking support everything he was saying.
Can't say pray and fucking in the same.
I didn't even catch it because I'm so used to Sosa. I didn't even bat an eye. I didn't even hear it.
Sorry, people. God bless.
Somebody left because of that. I can't stand this shit. Like,
but no, I mean, I pray because I want him to succeed. You know, and not because of the Money Mike thing, because I thought that was dumb, but a lot of other stuff that he, you know, like they said, he was on his way. He had the path paid for him. He just fucked it up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very thin line between success and failure once you get that opportunity.
And speaking of Mike Epps, I don't know if you guys saw it. I don't know if it was a fan made thing, but he might be playing Richard Pryor in a movie.
I think he may have already started.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't.
I think I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, because he beat out the Wayne's boy. Now, y'all said y'all didn't like that clip when he was playing Richard Pryor.
I felt like he was just doing shit from damn Wayne show. That's what it felt like.
He hit on something when he was doing it. You know, some of it was, but
like the sweating and how he was doing all that stuff. And
yeah, he had some of it. That boy got something. He got talent. He just need a little bit more direction.
He just goes, yeah, there you go. I'm happy you hit it.
What you say?
Which Wayne's boy are you talking about?
Marlon.
Really?
Yeah, he did a screenshot for the Richard Pryor movie. And he was Richard Pryor, and he played the hell out of Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
For what? Yeah, the boy got
because Mike looked like him. Like he favored the fuck out of Richard. So okay.
He had to lose some weight because I think he was a little bigger than Rich. Richard was skinny.
And he was, I don't think he was that tall either.
You skinny.
Oh, you skinny.
But yeah, I just hope we get past all this dumb shit.
Yeah, the whole crab in the barrel thing is hard. I mean, and people will judge you just because you don't support something. You're trying to bring somebody down. You don't have to support every single thing. When we open a business or we're starting to do something, we have to still maintain a certain level of service or product.
Right, and stop looking for quality. Fucking discounts.
Be dumb up.
Say whenever we're supporting each other or patronizing one of our businesses.
Oh, like literally.
Because that's why I didn't mind paying that money this weekend to go watch the soccer game. Because I was like, fuck that.
Oh yeah, shout out to Marcus.
With that. Good, you got big things going with the non-for-profit oxymoron organization.
Shout out to the Soda City FC. Defeated San Lee FC 3-2 in the soccer game here in Columbia, South Carolina. If y'all ever down here and there's a game,
October 13th is the next one.
Yep, boys be killing it. I'm on the mic.
It was a good time. Bring the mosquito shit.
I'll be drinking River Rat beer.
But yeah, no, don't look for discounts when people,
Well, I tell people that I know quite a few people that own businesses or that have businesses, and I walk in and they'll say, "Hey, you want this?" I'll be like, "No, you want to treat me like a regular patron."
Right.
Because what happens is when you sell me something at a regular price, if I'm in your business and I go out in the world, I can tell people, "Hey, I got this and it was this much."
Absolutely.
Yeah. If all you're doing is giving me free shit, I can't repeat prices to people.
Nope.
Or I can't tell people what something's worth.
Nope.
So, I mean,
now if you stand up, if you're established and you want, cool. But I mean, at least let me tip your waiters, waitresses.
Yeah, if you're like,
come on, man.
If you're a brother or sister and you own a Checkers, by all means, give me all the free shit you want. Prices on the menu. They can go look at that themselves.
You so stupid, bro. Stupid.
But that's
going to get away from that crab in a barrel shit because
that's going to bring us down. And I see it quite a bit. We'll see somebody doing something.
That's how this country is fucking. That's how this country was built.
Mm-hmm. Look at those Native Americans over there growing that corn.
Sure.
I don't like it.
Oh Lord Jesus.
We don't like that tribe, so we gonna help you get rid of them because we think you gonna leave. No, that's not what fuck happened.
That's a story for another day.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm off my soapbox.
We're gonna do a Birth of a Nation episode one day.
Hey, I'm all in on that one.
We might have to start that sucker at 8 o'clock. We all got to make sure we're home.
We got a special 4-hour episode about to vent our spleens real quick.
I got a dog in that fight.
Yeah, for real. Don't we all?
But
yeah, I'm not getting all that one.
Yeah. On to the next topic.
What is the next topic, Brian?
I actually want Izzo to tell us about this shoot your shot message you got or heard about.
Yeah, well, we actually were going to talk about it last week, but last week we ran about an hour and a half, and if we would have talked about that, we would have been about 2 hours and 15, if not 2.5. So I randomly came across a tweet probably like 2 weeks ago. A guy said, I guess he was frustrated because I guess he found out he could have shot a shot with somebody, and he kind of made fun of it. And he said, "Here goes a black woman shooting a shot." I'm quoting, and this might not be perfect for any black woman might listen to this. This ain't my opinions. It's just what he said. He said, a black woman's philosophy about shooting a shot is like them tapping me on the shoulder, asking for the time and expecting me to know that was a shot being shot. I'm like, ooh. And unfortunately, guys, been there.
Yeah, there's a little bit of mind reading that we have to possess in order to know that a young lady is shooting her shot.
Yeah,
and apparently none of us can read minds.
There's
us dudes can.
There's actually a female who admitted to that on Instagram.
That you know personally or in general?
No, just like I kind of know her, but not really.
but like a person, not like a celebrity.
Nah, ain't no celebrity. Gotcha. She said, "This is me flirting. I like bread." You fucking serious?
But exactly, flirting? That's my point.
But you know what?
My point.
But you know what? This is how lines get crossed, because you hear a lot of females say, "All I said was hey, and he gave me his number. I didn't ask for all that." There's
exactly
that's how lines get crossed, because the same young lady that said hey before you wanted his number.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So at that point, we're like, that's the line. That's the line. High is the line. What's the weather is the line. So we go out thinking that, and they all messed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Like
well, I like bread.
I got another friend. We were real cool, known each other a long time. She said she don't have a problem with if they at the bar and she sees someone she likes, she be like, "Hey, shoot him a drink on me."
Oh shit. What's her name?
That's what she'll do.
That's direct.
Let me get that.
That's direct.
But you know what I'm saying?
I like Drake. Ain't got nothing to do with her.
Some people won't do that. And she's an attractive lady. But, you know, I'm sure when she does that, she's not looking to Mr. Right now. She's looking for Mr. Right. But I'm like, hey, that's probably not the way to do it. But
no, that is because that's a direct sign. I mean, you can't sit there and be like, your shoes untied, and then we tie our shoes, like, you were supposed to propose to me. What the fuck? You know, you can't do that. We don't take context clues. We all missed that in school.
No.
And
I was never that smart. So,
and when you adult, sometimes your mind isn't all the way there for those moments. Stuff just be going on in your life. You like, oh, she's hollering at me. Man, you could be thinking about 1,000 things you got to do when you get home.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking about I'm about to lose my house, and you flirting. I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to figure out if I can buy another drink because my mortgage is $500, and I got $500 in the account, but I want a $5 drink. So I'm trying to figure out this math.
Yo, that's real shit.
Nah, that's life. But I mean, but the other thing, like y'all just said, not, you know, every woman thinks you're fucking flirting with them.
Yeah.
So if you just walk past them, because I don't even say hi no more. And when I was single, I didn't fucking say hi no more. I just keep walking.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So I don't, and you know, when you're at work, you're supposed to greet people. I don't even do that shit.
Wow.
You're just not doing your job just to avoid all the trouble.
Pretty much. I'm just walk through the store and just, I mean, because I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to flirt with them, because that's definitely not the fuck.
Well, see, here's the thing with talking to women, and you're at work or in a position where they might benefit.
Mm-hmm.
You know where I'm going.
Yeah, you're not gonna
give you those hints and those clues. Some of them will, some of them are genuine, but they'll give you those hints and those clues because they can get something from you, a discount. You can slide something out the back door.
I'm stupid, but I'm not stupid.
And flirt with the bagger because he can slide some steaks out the back door.
Right.
You know. But I in my day when I was out there like that, I respected it. No, I respected the forward approach.
Yeah,
you know, like I said, that whole I like bread shit, I'd have just kept. I'd have kept it moving. I was like, you know what, I can't. I gotta dissect it and how you said it, your intonation, where we were, and it's too much math.
See, my thing is when the conversation flows and I don't feel like I'm digging for shit to say, that's when I'm interested. Because just because you pretty don't mean like I really gotta talk to you after this moment. Some people think they got to. I'm too old for that stuff.
I know a lot of dumb pretty people.
Yeah, and even dumb. Like sometimes you just don't click with people. I don't think people understand that. Like just because they pretty, that don't really constitute like you gotta be with them, you gotta have sex with them. They really don't. You might just be setting yourself up for something you're gonna waste a lot of time with. Can't. Damn, your eyes rolled back.
And
damn, Brian.
Female friends that are out here dating.
Yeah.
And talk to me about the people they're approaching or the people that they're going out with.
Yeah.
These dudes that's walking out here with these shiny suits, them the ones you really want to start avoiding. I mean, if you come in on a regular date, like y'all going someplace like a wing joint and he got on like Balenciaga shoes and
oh my God. Yeah. Yeah.
And just expensive stuff, then you might want to leave that alone because he's probably a very, very weak man.
And he got a track phone.
That's all I'm saying.
God damn.
I think. Well, I think what it boils down to is we're all animals.
Yeah, at the end of the day,
when you think about it, this is the animal kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think about certain animals, like let's think about a peacock. A peacock has no defenses. Can't do anything. Can't help you do nothing. Can't hunt. Can't do shit. But in order to make itself seem more important, it pushes out his feathers and makes itself look bigger and walks around like it's the biggest shit on the block. Like it can take anything. Sir. And that's what some of these dudes are doing to y'all. They out here with these peacock feathers and can't do shit for you. But when you start thinking about the most dangerous animals in the world, the shark ain't got no shiny fin. It's just gray. An eagle don't have these huge feathers. It's brown and white. You know, it's a bird.
And those animals on the ground don't even know they're there till they swoop down.
Exactly.
You don't put on no show.
So y'all need to be looking for these eagles and these sharks. Leave these hermit crabs and
what the fuck?
I'm following
hermit crabs and these peacocks alone. Y'all gonna end up on the side of the road with a busted tire, and then they're gonna be shining his nails, calling AAA.
Shining his nails, Jesus Christ! You mean filing his nails or shining his nails?
Shit. Either one, they do this. They do both of them. I don't care.
He be buffing his nails.
Yeah, I saw this chick roll up to the car wash one time with her boyfriend, and he got out the car saying he didn't want to get his J's wet. She was washing the car.
I totally believe that. What bothers me is when I see like a man and a woman in a car, the woman's driving, and then they go to the gas, and I've seen the woman pump the gas. I'm like, what?
That ain't fucking happening with me.
I'm like, yo, son.
That's not happening with me.
I'm like,
I get out the car.
You can't.
No.
I'm sorry, yo, you can't tolerate that. That nigga leg broke. He still need to be out there, damn.
Man.
One leg, pump the gas.
You gotta do it. Babe, you gotta do it. Even if she go inside and pay, dog, you gotta pump it. You gotta pump it.
Or how about when it's really cold outside and the motherfucker stay in the bed, but she get up to warm the car up? Get your ass out the fucking bed.
Really? At least get her remote start.
So neither one of y'all got to get your ass out there.
Bum ass dudes, man. I don't get it. And I'm not a gentleman, but fuck it.
But see, here's the thing, though.
Remote start $200.
The way things are going these days, you can't even tell a dude to be a man because at that point you assigning gender roles and everybody hates you.
Hate me, motherfucker.
But my thing is, most of us know the women that we want, the women that we love, the women that we appreciate and honor are those women that will appreciate those values in us.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I mean, one of those things, and it's just gonna get worse because now we can't tell the kids how to be men or be women because they're taking away gender roles and assignments. I think they said in some hospital they're taking away
what, pink and blue?
Pink and blue.
What is gonna be green?
I don't know.
Green's like the neutral color. That's what I've always heard. I don't have kids, but that's what I hear.
I don't know. I just deal with 2 X chromosomes.
All right.
I think that's right. Is that women?
Yep.
Are you about to Google it? You picked your phone up and Google it.
Yeah, I was about to. I want to make sure.
We're gonna leave that alone because I can't even tell you that.
But I don't know.
I'd be afraid. I have a nephew, and I know people who have young guy kids, young male kids, and it's like you can't tell them to be dudes no more. That's very scary to me. And
Shit,
there are a lot of
yes,
people
you
like
can.
there are a lot of people that's going to argue and be like, well, you shouldn't be able to do that anyway. If a kid want to do what he want to do, he gonna do what he want to do. So no, it's my
Right.
son.
And then that's right. He could do whatever the fuck he want to do. But if he's gonna be a man, this is how you be a man. Even if you're gonna be gay, there is a man in the gay relationship. Still got to be a man. So just I don't know.
And like if you're trying to like assign them, some or get them in certain things, a lot of it's out of love. You're protecting them because nobody wants their damn child to be bullied and all that. Because you're gonna roll up to that school and you don't want them to think about committing suicide because life's so harsh. A lot of that doesn't come from you're trying to give them a gender role, quote unquote.
No.
You just know it ain't pretty for a lot of these kids because these kids are freaking ruthless.
Man, listen, I feel like I'm blessed because we came up in that period where social media was not around and you still had a safe place. Like home was safe haven. Whenever I had issues at school, I go home and not hear about it to the next day or after the weekend or whatever. But these kids, they got to take this stuff everywhere, and it is everywhere.
Yeah. And you don't realize it I didn't realize until someone broke it down to me. Yeah. Your daughter has a phone on her. What the fuck? Is she being cyberbullied? It's right there.
Yeah.
Can't get away from it.
I mean, think about all the embarrassing things that happened to you when you were in elementary school and high school. You tripping over stuff because we got real clumsy when we were preteens.
Yeah.
So, you tripping over stuff and, you spilling stuff on your shirt.
You're not used to your body yet, and your body's just growing and growing rapidly. Yeah.
So you got kids now during that stage with a camera everywhere.
Yep.
Waiting for you to fall down the stairs or you to trip over your shoestring or something like that. They're counting on it. And as soon as it happens, it's online. And you got to hear about it when you come back to school. That's scary. So, I mean, these kids, in a way, they're going to be stronger than we are when they get older.
I hope so.
But then on the other hand, you can't really mold them anymore without somebody telling you that you're doing it wrong or you're not being a good parent.
I'm not going to let nobody tell me how to raise my kids either.
Yeah.
So,
let me ask this. Oh, shut up. So I heard that. Let me ask you, what's the most he said? And I'm not repeating it.
Okay.
So, let me ask this. We're talking about shoot your shot. What's the most aggressive way a woman's ever came on to y'all?
I don't think I can answer that without getting in trouble.
Yes, you can, because it happened before the relationship you in now. Fuck out of here, man. God. Anything that happened before this date ain't got shit to do with you. Unless you bring that shit past that date.
Y'all go first.
I mean, go ahead, Sosa. I've had several different ways. So, really?
I don't, man. Hell, who the fuck gonna hit on me? As soon as I open my mouth, they be like, nah.
That low self-esteem bullshit.
You ain't lying. I don't think I'm anything, but like I've had people hit on me.
Nobody likes me.
No, I don't mean it like that. It's just I know I got a mouth.
Pause.
I know. Funny. I know this one girl like 4 years ago. When I find it on Facebook on my memories, I'll forward it to y'all.
Okay.
But she said, "You're kind of cute, but your mouth, you curse a lot or something like that." I was like, "Fuck you, bitch." And I walked away.
There he goes. There it is.
Voila! She did the Will Smith thing on you.
You gotta take me with everything. You can't just say, just don't speak. The fuck you mean don't speak? Fuck out of here.
That causes issues and later on. Go ahead, Izzo.
I'm thinking. I've had several ones. I have one where it's just like, damn, you just verbally rape me type stuff. And like, it's like, damn, you chocolate. I know what I'll do with you type shit. And yes, exactly. She was old,
wasn't she? She was older.
No, she was younger than me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Old people.
But is that what you want?
No.
Because you got the I like bread, or do you want to be sexually harassed?
no, like I don't do that to nobody. At no point how drunk I've ever been, I'm not saying that to nobody. To where I was like, I just you crazy. I'm like, I got slide on away.
That was very poetic. I love it.
There's not a middle ground.
Very insightful.
And I mean, go ahead.
There's a middle ground. There's a middle, Noopsy.
Yeah.
I
mean, I've heard worse than that, but like pretty much that sums up like the worst of stuff I've heard. Like within like I just met you. Like, come on now. Like, yeah, I'm not.
So like, really, if my homegirl, if we was at Wild Wings and she shot you a drink, would you approach her and be like, "What's up?" Or would you
absolutely. I'm gonna go thank her, and then I'm gonna get her name, and if the conversation leads somewhere, see, Brian.
What'd you say?
Well, you do have a point there. Because if you keep talking so much, you ever have that moment where you've talked very well and feel like you obligated to ask for a number even though you really don't care? Have you ever had that moment?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah. But, what? Really?
You'll never feel obligation. And see, and there we go. That obligation.
Because the thing is, normally they're with either another woman or like, let's say there's an audience, quote unquote, or like, hell, even a bartender there. It's like, you don't want to make her feel bad. Even though, not to say you don't care, it's like you might be in a situation and you just want to add nothing to it because you don't want things complicated. To where like, damn, I gotta ask for a number, even though I don't give a fuck right now. I've been there.
100% of anybody I've ever dealt with,
I
knew because of someone else, or I already knew them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I never met nobody off the jump and said, okay, well, let's exchange numbers for the night. And that never happened.
I always end up in, not say situations, but I always like will be randomly at a bar and I strike up conversation with people just because if I'm there by myself, I'm like, I'll talk to somebody for the time to pass. And normally, like, say you hit it off, but I might not be looking for shit right now.
Right.
I don't really want to have drama sometimes. You just want to be by your damn self. But then I'm like, damn, I feel like I got to ask. And I ask, I'm not going to lie. Do I call? Probably not.
Yeah.
I know it's bad, but it is what it is. I don't want to make a woman feel bad. Like, damn. Because you could kind of feel it. You could literally sense it.
What makes or breaks that whole conversation thing is if I have to explain something to you. Because I'm not a genius, but I know a few things. And if I say something and I have to explain it, then
no.
There's going to be a lot of conversations we can't have.
You didn't get my joke, bitch. I can't talk to you.
Yeah, so
I agree with that. That's like one of those things. Like you gotta have, like you gotta have the same humor, or at least you laugh at it, or you can laugh. I don't know, something.
But they tell you you're supposed to be with people that either bring you up or keep you on a level,
right? Yeah.
So what happens is when you start talking to people who are below your intellectual level, eventually you're gonna permanently stay there. You're gonna forget stuff. You're gonna have to continuously talk dumber. So you're gonna get. I hate to say it like that, but you're gonna get dumber.
Yeah, you would probably get annoyed by having to correct them all the time, to where you probably like fuck it, and then you get on their level.
You like,
that does make sense.
Yes, but I almost put myself in the face just now.
What?
That's one of those things you're gonna have to start doing. It's just, and I can't do it. I can't have time for it. I don't have time for it, and I'm getting older, man. I'm trying to hold all the intelligence I can. So you really don't want to sit here and have somebody have to dumb your whole personality down for.
No.
Sad. I've seen people do it.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
I know people do it. They be like, so you can't be yourself around this person? The fuck are you with them for? That doesn't make sense.
What's funny is I've seen that a lot where
the fuck you can't be yourself.
And it's nobody like we know, but like people will put on this front.
Facade.
Yeah, facade. That's a perfect word. Facade about how they act. I'm like, bro, you don't act like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, not saying we ratchet or anything when we're around each other, but like, you don't act like that. Like, why are you doing that just because she's dainty or want you to be some type of way? Fuck it. If you can't let your hair down and, do what you want to do, like, you don't need to be with her. Not saying you got to be a total ass when you out, but
no.
Yeah.
But see, that was important to me. I was like, I wanted somebody who not only understood me, but accepted me. So, fuck, baby, I'm not going to be no different. And she's like, I don't fucking want you to be different.
And that goes with friends and stuff too. Now it's not just a relationship. I want to be able to sit home and then, go out with my significant other, leave and have the same conversation, if I'm hanging out with my boys.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to change levels every time I go around somebody because that's exhausting. Hot and cold, you get sick.
Yep. Malaria.
What?
Oh, malaria. I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I mean,
it sounded good.
So yeah, you got to keep things even, and I think people kind of trade the shiny shit. As long as it's shiny, they fine, and they start thinking about this. It's stuff that you need up here as well. So that's when you
Who said that? Somebody said that recently. Intelligence and substance is going to be trending soon, or some shit like that.
I hope so. If you step back and you kind of look at pop culture and the way things are going with urban people, there's a slight awakening happening. People are wanting that intelligence. They're wanting that information. So after a while, all this bullshit that you have to deal with is going to be obsolete and gone, because even the hardhead cat's going to be like, you know what, this chick in the library. I'm going to the library.
You said what?
I said even the hardhead cat's going to start catching on that people want intelligence now. They want that conversation. They want to be intellectual.
That does make sense.
I mean, shit, we ain't gonna have nothing but time anyway. Robots taking over all our jobs.
This nigga here.
They took our jobs. Which is another reason these guys need education, because you can't get these bullshit jobs no more because robots going to be doing it.
Why are you going to call somebody's job bullshit? That's not nice.
You want to shuck fries?
How you shuck fries?
That's what it's called, shucking fries.
I wouldn't have known.
Put them in that basket and you.
Oh, no, I don't. I'm good. I'm cool with that. Cool on that.
Yeah, I never worked food service.
I have.
You never worked food service?
But I didn't work one.
Not in the business sector.
Oh, this is a topic. What was your first job?
My first legitimate job? I was
legitimate job.
7th grade.
I'm sorry.
Listen to that.
Yeah, I got a security clearance. So I got to say legitimate.
Yeah, you go.
First legitimate job was I was in 7th grade and I was cleaning up bingo halls after school.
You had to get a worker's permit?
Nah, because they paid me under the table.
Oh, okay.
He was working for the mob.
I know.
Hey,
my first
Neil,
actual
come over here.
My first W-2 job was working at the Park District for I was a day camp counselor for kids.
Oh God, why? Why were you?
Because they knew me and they trusted me, and I kept all the street shit over there.
Wow, go ahead.
I never would have thought. Not saying that you couldn't do it, but I never would have thought. Huh?
I was different as a 13, 14, 15-year-old. So.
Oh, okay. You was a counselor at like 13? Shit.
Yeah, not me.
You can't even tell them about your past. You be like, what I did yesterday.
Pretty much, because I was doing the same shit.
You ain't got no past when you 13. You can't tell nobody.
I was doing the same shit. So, but that was my first legitimate job. I mean, somehow I always had a knack for finding stuff that wasn't minimum wage. I always had a knack for that. So
I've always told the line for minimum wage. I was minimum wage king.
Damn.
First job was Burger King, and I had 7 hours a week.
What?
They would shit me on hours, man.
Nigga, you took home like $20.
Yeah,
bruh. After they took all my taxes out, yeah, I probably made about $40, $50.
Oh, for a check. Yeah.
Not me.
So,
I worked Taco Bell for 3 months and hated it.
Not me.
geez.
And then in college, I just worked work study jobs. I never worked other jobs.
Never could get work study.
Yeah, I just worked that, sat at a desk, ran errands for deans and professors, and called it a day.
So what was your favorite job?
Like back then, not like adult stuff?
And it don't matter. Favorite job.
I don't know if I'm there yet. Favorite?
Up to this point, you don't know, you don't have a favorite job?
Not to sound bad, but they're jobs. I know that sounds rough, but what's your favorite job? I don't know.
Me, valet.
Valet. Oh shit, yeah, I can see that.
I was driving some of everything.
Well, probably when I was a fat ass, probably working in the dean's office. I used to get free food. And I used to go get her lunch and she let me keep the change.
I'm not gonna laugh at you, Izzo.
Like dead ass.
Chubby moments.
Dead ass. She would let me keep the change. She'd give me a 20 and like I'm like, what, even $10? So you keep it. Okay.
All right, man. You better watch out. You know them teachers like
Right. Did she give you good grades?
No, she wasn't a teacher. She was just a dean. And I didn't have any
Right.
classes.
She can force someone to give you good grades.
Oh no. I took some sport classes. She was over that school, but nah. She was real cool.
You know, teachers different than they were when we were in school.
Oh yeah.
Some of my teachers, I wish they would approach me like that. Brian, if you pants off.
You stupid, man.
So weird times we're living in. Weird times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared for my kids to go to school if I ever have any.
And you know, it's aside from the school shootings, aside from teachers trying to fuck your kids, aside from the bullying.
I'm not supposed to laugh at that.
No.
You're supposed to want your kids to socialize.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter graduated high school, but her last year, she's like, fuck all this shit. I just want to do online schools. Cool. She proved to me she could do it. She had the discipline. Graduated with a regular fucking diploma. And she was great. But I'm like, she missed some she's missed some socialization.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's what happens with a lot of kids that don't go to college or do homeschool, and they say they missed the college experience. But is the experience more important than the actual lesson?
Yes.
To me,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we all went to college.
Yes.
I'm not going to talk about my freshman year because that was a weird school. But when I went to New Mexico State and that dorm environment, I had so much fun. I mean, the lesson was just as important as the experience because it's life. Like, I mean, you can't just go because what you asked is the lesson more important than what?
Yeah, because I mean, to be honest with you, if that's what you're going for, you have a $30,000 lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people go for the lesson. I mean, some people go for the experience. You got $30,000 experience. I'm sorry. But some people go for the experience and never learn anything.
Right, and I get that, but that's probably me. But I have so many friends who graduated doing the same things I did. So they were able to balance where I was not. And both my kids are mature enough where I'm like, I want you to go at least spend a year in the dorm so you can at least experience, because to me that was college was all about fun, but you still got to get the work done.
But it teaches you about decision making and your priorities. Boy, and I had I had zero time management priority skills my freshman year.
Yeah,
nobody has.
What I was doing.
Who has time management skills when they get out of high school?
It was getting out of class, dropping my bag in my room. Let's hit these streets. That's what it was. Dog.
Yeah. My most of my college experience, at least the first half, was me flailing like a fish out of water.
Oh yeah,
trying to figure out what the hell I was doing.
The last 2 to 3 weeks of the semester, then you see me finally grind and like grinded way harder than I needed to if I just did a little bit.
Right. And then, but I
agree with you. I agree with you about the experience. You have to have that experience.
Because it's pseudo real world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
If you really think about it, college is pseudo real.
It's almost like they throw you in the world, but yet put you in a bubble.
Right. But
there are real world lessons you can take from actually living on campus if you know how to do it.
Yeah.
Because when you graduate, it should be work hard, play hard. It should be.
Play hard. Mm-hmm.
Wait, fuck. I didn't mean to quote Wiz Khalifa.
I'm shocked that you knew that. I'm shocked that you knew that. Go ahead.
That's something we used to talk about in Hawaii when I was on active duty.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, you know, you bust your ass, but you're gonna get rewarded with this time off.
Absolutely.
And that's what I hope people understand college should be about, because that's what should happen when you get older. It shouldn't just be work. But it shouldn't just be fuck off.
Yeah.
So,
but that's just like I learned that I could accomplish much more if I worked hard. Like I remember flailing, like Brian said. But when I was just like, all right, I'm gonna have the wherewithal, like I'm gonna go to this library. I'm literally gonna go down to the bottom floor of the library and literally just study and read and do this. Come home late, go to work, go do these meetings, and then read and do this. And it's like, I passed these 5 classes.
Yeah.
I felt like I had no clue what was going on, but I couldn't believe I would have did it, because you told me like I would have been reading stuff that looked like Greek to me, and eventually I got it. I wouldn't have told you I would have.
When they told me that I was finished all my classes and I was ready to go.
Oh yeah.
4 years exactly.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. I didn't.
4 years. Go ahead, son. 5.
I ain't do shit. I ain't did a damn thing here.
Yeah.
When did I do work?
Oh, you didn't do work?
Bro, I hadn't written, and I hope like nobody at Morris is listening to this, but I didn't write one paper my whole time at Morris.
You mean you got somebody to? You didn't
have to. How the fuck did you get over?
You mean you didn't have? You didn't
I
have
wrote
to?
papers and still flunked out.
But we had papers.
Oh,
someone else. Okay, got it.
I don't remember writing a paper.
Damn,
I hated it. That whole research thing just was lost on me.
Research? Boy, I used to type 10-page papers the night before.
Easy.
Fuck with me.
Shit, I wish I knew you. I'd
have made money off you.
I would have been like, just give me a bottle.
I was working at Pizza Hut too. I'd have came there with 2 pizzas.
Oh man, you wouldn't have told me nothing. Ain't like them pizzas when the guy ate that night. My dumb ass would have took the damn thing.
But yeah, and I think that's what I like my college experience. I have fun, but going to an HBCU, that's one thing that you do kind of rob yourself of, is being around other cultures. Because I know how to deal with black folk. But, you know, when you get around other cultures and people who act different than you and look different and grew up differently, that's when you're kind of lost in the whole thing.
Yep.
So you got to learn on the fly at that point. I'm good now, but there's a huge world out there of people who think differently than you. You just got to learn how to deal with people, which is one of the real world lessons that you learn from getting the college experience.
If there was a way to combine, it'd be awesome. Like a well-balanced school, that'd be awesome. But there's not.
Nah, because it's all, you gotta, when you think about it, as old as we are now, or where we are now in life, you gotta realize all college students, those are just kids. They're all kids, all of them, and they're doing kid shit. So I mean, there's no such thing as a college that's going to be well balanced and well behaved, because they're all kids.
No, fuck well behaved. I'm talking about well balanced as far as culture.
Oh, you had to say fuck though. I mean, that kind of hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry.
Came out kind of aggressive just now.
I'm sorry.
What else?
I mean, right. I mean, you should be used to me by now.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I would advise anybody who, and they say college ain't for everybody, and it's not. But if you do have the need and desire to go, I suggest you go to college, just to get that feeling. And then when you find out it's not for you, get you a fucking trade. That's where the money
absolutely. At. Yeah, sure is.
There are guys out there welding right now making 6 figures. And all they do is travel from city to city building stuff. So I'm a proponent of trades. All right, so we're going to move.
Where are we going?
We're going to move on to music.
Oh.
We recently found out.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk about this, Izzo?
Nah, start where how you said exactly what you said yesterday. You said
it was. We recently found out. I was today years old.
Yeah.
when I found out that the guy who says SSWWV is Pharrell. I am convinced.
Get the fuck out of here.
That Pharrell is a vampire. Because SSWWV is 30 years old.
The Right Here Human Nature remix, if anybody remembers by SWV.
Yes.
You know I know all that stupid stuff.
Yes.
Yep.
So Pharrell.
It was
Go ahead.
Oh, and then like when you put that in the chat yesterday, I was just like, yeah, I heard in a podcast once or an interview that there's actually a version where he's rapping. And you asked like, what did it sound like? I said I hadn't heard it. So when he said that, I Googled it and went through YouTube and found it. And it's like not really a verse, but it's like maybe 8 bars, something like that.
It's
maybe not
almost,
even that many.
You would compare it to the guy in Shoop, his verse that it's one of those type deals, real quick. But it's Pharrell.
He sounds virtually the same.
Yeah.
And this had to have been 24 years ago, 25 years ago.
And this dude
25 years ago.
Pharrell looks 30, 32. Maybe
he looks a little bit older, but he still looks young.
He is. I wish maybe I can find just like Pharrell's music credits.
Oh yeah, we got to go down. Yep,
because this dude is in everything, and I listened to the.
Go to Wikipedia. Pharrell Williams production discography pops up, and you might actually. I take that back. You might want to look at. Take that back. You might just want to look at his regular discography because it might have him on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sure. Okay, I found his credits here, and it seems to be a list longer than my computer can catch up with.
That's funny.
So was he around during Teddy Riley?
Yeah, he came up on the Teddy Riley. Yeah, Virginia, man. Remember, that's where.
Right. Yeah, that's why I was thinking. That's why the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah. There was something. Matter of fact, isn't he the ghost producer on Rump Shaker? Isn't that what I heard?
I believe you might be right, sir.
Yeah. Let me look it up.
Yeah. He was Rex in Effect. So yeah. I don't know what Pharrell was.
Oh, here what it was. It says right here. Subsequent verses were rapped by Akil Davidson, Teddy Riley, Markel Riley. Teddy Riley's verse is notable for being written by his young protege Pharrell Williams. Wow. Yep.
Bruh, listen to this. SWV, It's About Time, 1992. Hard and Smooth, Rex and Effects, 1992. NBA Jam Session, 93. Blackstreet.
What are you looking at?
I'm on allmusic.com for music credits.
Got you.
Tommy Boy's Greatest Hits, 1990. Jeez. This man's done total 96. He done a lot with SWV. MC Light, 98. Harlem World, 97.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why the fuck? Yo, Nori talks about on Drink Champs how they had a chance to sign him and they didn't. Why the fuck didn't nobody sign him early on? I don't understand.
He did Nori's album. He was a composer on Noriega in 98.
Do y'all remember the late 90s where he used to be in every video and I had no clue who the hell he was. I'm like, who's this little frail dude that keeps ad-libbing everything? I was so confused.
It's late 90s, ODB, Harlem World, DJ Mello, Clips, Redman, Noriega, MC Light, Mace, The Blue Boy. That man was everywhere.
Why the fuck was he signed, man?
There's something here that says 1973, but I don't think, 1974, but I don't think that was him.
Not at all.
Well, then he's a fucking vampire for real.
Maybe that's why.
Easy. Hold on, let me see. Free and Easy, 1974, Helen Reddy.
Yeah, so you didn't see when I had posted what his rap name was back then? He wasn't Pharrell Williams. He had a rap name.
Nah, I didn't. We was busy yesterday, so I really wasn't on the chat.
It was Magnum the Verb Lord.
The fuck?
Magnum
the Verb Lord?
Yeah. Good.
What kind of fucked up anime name is that?
I thought that was just a joke, and then I Googled, to get my references because I actually Google facts, and that actually was his name because it was another song that I found that had that name called "All About Love" that he rapped on at the beginning. It was from back then. You could tell. I'm like, Jesus.
I mean, people like that, man, you got to give them their props. And there's a lot of guys that people see now on these like reality shows and everything, and don't realize the influence that these guys had on hip hop.
No,
I mean, probably Stevie's probably one of the most influential people in hip hop. But
we look at him as a clown.
Yeah.
Well, but he makes himself a clown though.
I agree. And that's
I hate. At one point, to me, if you was on a reality TV show, that means your career was over.
Yeah.
And when DMX started coming out with his reality TV show, I was like, "Oh, you're done. You're through."
Yeah.
Yeah, Stevie J made a lot of stuff. He did 2 songs off the show, the After Party, the Hotel Jodeci album. He did stuff off Soul for Real second album. Horace Brown, Jesus Christ, I forgot about that person.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit, he produced most of 112's first album, and that's actually a hard ass R&B album.
Not Room 112.
No, 112. Just 112. That's the one that got Cupid and Only You on it.
Yeah. Is that the one with Play on it?
No. Play is on 112.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's on Room 112 or wait, Room 112? What's the second one? What's the one with Peaches and Cream? That's Room 112?
That might be Room 112. Let me see. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Or is one called Part 3? Why does that come across my head?
I think that's something later when they was already done.
When they went
actually, yeah, that was actually on album Part 3. That's Part 3.
Yeah, I think Richard had that album and I burned it. Why I remember that, I don't know. It's probably like 17 years ago. Yeah. Lil' Kim, Mona Lisa, Faith, SWV, Isley Brothers, Babyface, Shantae Savage, Tevin Campbell, MC Lyte, New Edition, Mariah Carey, Puff Daddy, of course, Mace, Jay-Z, Gina Thompson, KRS-One. He did Roxanne 97 with Sting. Wait, there's a different version of Roxanne that Sting and the Police recorded? I didn't know that. Yeah, he did a lot.
Yeah. And you got to give respect for people like that. And that's one of the other things. You can respect what he does, or you respect what he did, but I don't have to like what he's doing now. And that's not me being a crab in a barrel. That's just me not liking what the fuck he's doing now.
That's true.
What's he doing now?
The reality shows and cooning.
Yeah.
Who is?
Stevie J.
Oh, fuck him.
And you're not being a crab in a barrel.
I say look at somebody like No ID, who's been around fucking forever.
Who?
Did you just go who?
Chicago Stand Up.
Yeah, No ID. You know No ID when you hear him. He did he did a good chunk of Common.
Most Common shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the last Jay-Z album is all No ID beats.
The last one?
Yeah, the last Jay-Z album is all 444 is all that. Every single track is No ID.
That dude talented, man.
Like he's went through eras. Who else has went through eras when it comes to like producers and stuff? I know it's tons of artists. That's too easy, but like producer wise,
Primo's still producing.
Yeah, he is. He is.
But yeah, I love hip hop. I don't like where it is now. But
I mean, we talked about it last time. I think it's coming back.
I think it is too, man. I think
there's a silent awakening happening, and after a while, we're gonna have some dope ass concerts. But my thing is, and like we were talking about Pharrell, I heard today that Pharrell's working with one of these mumble rappers, and I'm like, see, y'all can't do that.
Kodak, my nigga Kodak.
Wait, so you're right, they can't, but with his knowledge, with his experience, and with the OG cred that he has, I think
dude already said he does not have respect for the OG crowd. He does not. So
But
I'm not going to listen to Pharrell.
Who said that?
If he's smart enough to, and I don't know if you watch. I know Sosa does. I don't know if Brian, you ever listen to Drink Champs? When Noriega said, because somebody was on his show, he was interviewing, asked him about, you know, when he popped, when he was doing all those songs with Pharrell, and he's like, what made it pop? He's like, I sat there and listened. He's like, it didn't make sense at first, but he's like, something about this guy made me listen and take the advice, what he said for certain parts of the verse. He said, shit, changed my whole life.
Yeah.
Right. Because he said, what's the hook to Super Thug? Just say what?
Yeah.
Just say what? Are you fucking serious? And fucking it blew.
I can't stand that song.
I hate that. Hey, but it blew.
I
can't stand it either, but it blew.
Yeah. He said, he's like, all right. For some reason I said, I'll give this guy a chance. And he did.
Right.
And like his life has never been the same.
Because he said him and Nas was smoking weed, and he said, yo, why you man shit so tight? And they was clowning him. And but come to think, I mean, the fucking dude's a genius. He told Nori, go get Ice Ice Baby, study the cadence.
Yep.
And then come back, and then we're going to do this album. And I forgot what album it was. But he used Vanilla Ice's cadence to make one of his hot joints in the early 2000s. So, I mean, Pharrell's a genius, man.
I think
so. I hope they listen to him.
Hell, just like, what's that Migos song, Stir Fry? People are like, what you mean? Migos popular before? No. I said, that song pops up in commercials and stuff now.
Yeah.
I said, I don't think Migos song would be, there was an Apple commercial at that. I said, I don't think they would be on an Apple commercial if it wasn't for them. Oh, Pharrell did that. Like, he gets them into those doors. I don't think people understand. Like, white people might know the name Migos, but like, you know, they get the cosign. They get the cosign with like, oh, Pharrell. And it's a different sound. Like I listened to that album, but not really like that. But like I listened to it and you go, that song is different than the rest of the songs on his albums. It sounds polished, it sounds clean, and doesn't sound like, I could tell he makes them rap a little bit clear.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
He has a presence in that studio when people listen.
Yep.
And that's, no.
Yeah. We'll make it.
So I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm not gonna listen to it, but I'm gonna give it a chance.
Absolutely not gonna do it.
No.
Dang. See, I'm the opposite. I'll listen to stuff. And then if it's trash, I will talk my shit.
Yeah.
But
it's gonna be trash. Might as well go ahead and start talking your shit now.
Too.
Yeah.
I can't say anything because there's some Kodak songs I like. So
speaking of giving shit a chance. Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican Joker.
Puerto Rican Joker? Is that what you're calling him?
Well, he's Puerto Rican.
That's almost racist.
Who's racist now?
Yeah.
Well, he's Puerto Rican.
Oh, is Joaquin Phoenix
Puerto Rican?
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican.
I'm not even buying that.
Straight up. He was born over there.
Yeah,
let me see.
He white.
Oh, no. He was born in Puerto Rico. San Juan.
That don't mean nothing. Lupita Nyong'o was born in Mexico. She's still black.
Oh, my God. Whatever. He's Puerto Rican.
No, he's just born in Puerto Rico. They say he's born there.
But
anyway,
I don't like it.
I know he could play crazy based off of Gladiator.
Mm-hmm.
I got into a debate with someone on Facebook, and I don't like the makeup, but I'm going to give it a chance because we got to understand it's a Joker origin story. So just like Deadpool had his origin story and he had the white hoodie and he kept, working with, trying to make his final outfit. He went through a process, and I think that's just all it is. It's going to go through a process so that makeup ain't going to be the final. Of course, not going to be the final thing.
It's always an origin story. Whenever they have Joker in a movie, there's always an origin story.
When is it?
There's never been Jack Nicholson. They did the origin story.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Did they do one with what's his name?
Heath. They didn't do one with Heath.
He was just Joker.
He was just he just showed up.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Jared Leto.
I know they didn't do it with Jared. They didn't even give him his movie. I wish they would have gave him another chance with Joker.
I really like Jared Leto as an actor.
Yeah.
I don't. What has he done?
You never saw
Help me out,
Life?
I don't.
I know.
I really don't know. What has he done that is like?
I ain't gonna front. Dallas Buyers Club. He bodied that. I'm sorry, sir.
I hadn't seen that.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that. Is that the AIDS movie?
God.
Yeah. No.
That's the AIDS movie.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you call Brokeback Mountain? I'm just curious.
The gay movie.
Oh God.
The fuck.
I knew it. I set you up. I knew it. I had a feeling.
Come on, man.
That ain't right.
Two gay cowboys playing hide the sausage.
And next topic. There we go. But anyway, maybe some more previews to convince me.
What has Jared Leto done that you all be like, yeah, he's a good actor?
I liked him as Joker.
I haven't watched that movie, so
I liked him as Joker. I wish they would have gave him a chance to let him do a solo movie with Joker as Joker. I think that could have went somewhere. He had the laugh down.
I'll give you the laugh.
I do wish he played more roles up to this point. He may have. Well, he played kind of lower type roles, but like in more blockbuster things, I wish he would have.
The only thing I've seen him in was he was getting his ass beat in Fight Club. It's the only thing I remember about him.
Oh shit, I forgot about it.
He was in Fight Club?
Yeah, he was the blonde dude that got his ass whooped.
Okay.
I don't know him in nothing else.
Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, I'll need to see Joaquin do a little bit more, some more previews, some better previews.
Yeah.
In order to pass my judgment.
Well, and I said the same thing about Jared, but I
like Jared as Joker.
I really wish that they would give this dude on Gotham a chance, though.
They made the character relevant, and they made him look like he could have been the Joker. It was just a different Joker.
I don't mind it. It's a different Joker.
And you can't get the cartoon in a live action movie. The shit's not going to work.
Yeah, no. I don't mind that it's a different Joker. I don't mind that it's a different take. I just didn't buy it, and I don't like the one. I guess the one tattoo really bothered me.
They cut out all the stuff that would have made him seem like the crazy ass Joker, like he was supposed to be, because of because it just looked like an abusive relationship. Most of it.
Well, I mean, that's what it was, but
that's what the relationship is between him and Harley Quinn.
I wish people would fucking do their research before they say, I want a relationship like that.
Mm-hmm. No, you don't.
Dumbass.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all got any wild card topics before we end this thing?
No, I want to go to sleep.
Old man.
Sorry.
Methuselah.
Nah, I'm about to go watch Insecure from yesterday. I'm good. Don't judge like you don't watch this shit. Yeah, I don't know why you give that look like you don't watch it. Fuck out of here.
Right. You be watching Molly.
I'm going to go
never mind.
Build a wall and put some bricks on some concrete and spackle.
Okay, Fortnite.
Okay. He trying to play all masculine. At least say you watch it to look at the women.
That's what I do.
Shout out to Issa and Yvonne Orji with their beautiful selves.
That happened?
What?
In this season?
What you mean shout out to? I'm just saying they're beautiful. What are you
saying? I heard something about an orgy. I was like, what?
Yvonne Orji, Orgy's her last name.
Oh shit. Is it really?
Yes. O-R. Oh my God.
Get out, man. That's not nice.
That's amazing. Is Issa's last name Swallows?
And on that note, you can find us.
I am cutting that out. I am sorry. Shit. Anyway, if you want to catch us, if you want to catch us anywhere outside of YouTube, you can catch us on SoundCloud.com at
The Company Podcast.
Yeah, and if you don't have SoundCloud, you can catch us on iTunes at
The Company Podcast.
And if you don't have iTunes, you can catch us on Google Play Music at
Company.
And then if you don't have Google Play Music, you can always search us on Podbean. I really got to figure out what we're on the Podbean, but we are on Podbean.
Holy fuck, man.
And if you want the link to Podbean, just hit me up through here or Twitter, because all of our Twitters are on all the other social media outlets that we are on. And I'll give you the link there, and that way you can add us. Add us, like us. If you don't even like to listen to us, add us anyway. Somebody might like us. Pass us on. Pass us on. Share the link. We're trying to make this grow. We're trying to make this thing into something amazing. Because we ain't celebrities. You know, we don't have that celebrity push. We regular people. We're the regular people you have at your house, and the ones that chill and drink your beer. That's why we call ourselves the Company. Yeah. We're just regular people.
The one that opened up your pantry and be like, "You ain't got no chips.
Nigga, you ain't got shit in here. Can I have these raisins?" But anyway, thank you all for letting us keep you company, and we will holla at y'all next week with more topics. Rich will be with us, and just keep on doing this. Have a good night. Peace.